Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all noticed anything since we've been out here?
Well, there weren't mosquitoes until now.
What about you, Ruben? You notice anything?
Yeah. A lot of birds.
Huh?
Ruben, did you notice anything? How about tonight or
Just in general, since we've been camping.
what else? Why?
We are the only people of color out here. Good question.
As you were talking about it, one of the questions that I was thinking about was, is it possible that the areas that we're camping in, is it possible that out west, maybe that there are more minorities, more African Americans, Puerto Ricans, that we would see out and about? So maybe you can comment on that as well. If it's just because we're mainly in the southeast, is it more prevalent that less people of us are camping? And that maybe if we went out west or up north, would we see more diversity in the camping grounds that we went to?
Yeah. Cool. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I just asked Joanna and Ruben a question if they noticed anything, and one thing I noticed that they didn't mention is we are the only people of color out here camping. And that is something that I have noticed just about every time we go camping. Now, let me take that back. There was one or two Indian couples that I saw camping, but generally when we go camping, it's just me, Joanna, and Ruben. And I've always wondered, why is it that there's not a lot of people of color who love to go camping? And I'm going to give you a couple of my reasons. But before we do that, I want to make sure, hey, if you have some ideas of why you think that a lot of people of color, African Americans, don't go camping, I would love to hear your reasons, or to read your comments in the comment section, okay? So this is why I'm gonna give you some of my reasons. The very first reason is this. First and foremost, I just think that a lot of African Americans, people of color, have not been exposed to camping. Their parents didn't do it. I know my parents didn't do it. My mom didn't do it. My mom wouldn't be doing it. My dad didn't do it. So it's just not something they do. I believe that Ruben, because we went camping, because we go camping a lot, that he's going to be going camping, and preferably he's going to take his kids, and hopefully he'll have a wife that want to go camping. I think that's another big thing. Let's talk about that. You need to have a spouse. If you're going to go for a family, your spouse, you want her to go with you, and generally most African American women that I know of, I'm not saying all of them, they don't want to be outside in the elements with the bugs or the thought of wild animals being out there. And I get that, understand that. The first time that we went camping in a tent, it was a little nerve-wracking, but we were perfectly fine. We didn't get attacked by bears or anything like that. As you can see, if you look at our videos, we have a camper, and that has been a blessing to us. Thank God for our camper. It has hot water, has air conditioning, has heat when in the wintertime, air conditioning when it's cold. It's a really, really, really blessing to have. But a lot of people, they don't have campers, and they don't have tents. Tents are fairly inexpensive. You can get those pretty inexpensive, order them online, whatnot. So that's one way. But I think that, going camping is something that most people just never done before. But there's a great way you can start. And so I think there's a lot of people who just don't know how to get started. One way you can get started is, if you go to most state parks, there are yurts, there are cabins that you can rent where you can experience camping in a place where you're not out in the elements, you're not in a tent, you're not around bugs, but you're in a cabin. It's kind of like being in a hotel, but it's for being outside. So I think that's a great way to start. The last thing I want to say about this, like I'm saying, really looking forward to hear your comments, is that I think if you would experience the great outdoor, a lot of people, one of the different things we know, they say it all the time with African Americans, is that they have, a lot of us suffer with high blood pressure, diabetes, a lot of health problems. Getting outside, I know for me and my family, it's a great way for us to relax. It's a great way for us to just come and to just, you know,
Want you holding it over you.
just relaxing, and then it's always walking and exercising. It's a great way to relieve stress from a physical perspective. So those are some of the reasons why I think that why African Americans, more people call it, do not camp, and why I believe they should camp. So I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section and interacting with you. Well, as always, please like, share, subscribe, and we look forward to interacting with you in the future. Take care, and God bless.